Hey everybody, this is Giuseppe with Forget About It News, and I'm here with my boy Brian. What's going on tonight, Brian?
Oh, nothing much. Well, I tell you one thing. We woke up this morning, Monday morning, with a major market crash, and this is a global crash.
Woo!
It's all over.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Not looking good, man. No,
It's
it
not.
seriously is not.
Oh, I know.
And they say that it could recover. After it bottoms out, people jump in to buy the dip. They get the stock at a discount, and it wasn't only just the regular stock market. It was crypto as well. It was really tanking. Bitcoin really went down and stuff.
Well,
but
my thing is I think a lot more things play into what's going on in the market. Over the course of the last 6 months, how many businesses have we saw are closing? Companies are closing the doors on hundreds of locations.
Oh yeah,
multiple big companies closing all over the place.
Yeah.
A lot of companies going bankrupt. A lot of franchises going down.
Big Lots is closing.
Absolutely.
A lot. Dollar General, Dollar
interest
Tree,
interest rates
CVS, Walgreens.
Yes.
We're talking thousands of stores, major layoffs.
Red Lobsters.
And if you look at the dealerships, you can't afford $100,000 Dodge Ram right now.
Not at the interest rates.
No, not with those interest rates, but still, just even general. Here, come on here and buy you a new Dodge. $89,000.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Forget about it.
Forget about
No way, man. That's just too much in there. So, you have so much stuff. And then again, all right, so look at the Middle East, man. Iran looks like it's going to want to retaliate on Israel. Things are looking really rocky over there. We got battleships right now going across the ocean. So, this whole thing is not looking good.
We're already in debt.
35 trillion.
35
That's an outrageous amount of money.
That's a lot of T-birds.
That's our kids' money.
I know. And so I think there's a lot of things that are playing into all of this situation. And I do think it can recover a little bit, but I don't think a lot of other things can recover. And I think over time, everything is just going to take a big old crash. What do you do when you're in personal debt? When you're in credit card debt, you're in debt over your head on your vehicles. Everything's going up. You have no money in the bank. You get behind on credit card bills and stuff like that. It piles up. Over time, you have to go bankrupt because you're just so far underwater that it's going to kill you.
It's unrecoverable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's unrecoverable.
And and our country's like a human being. Our country's in debt. 35 trillion.
Yeah, let's see what happened today. Let's roll that video. Get it up there. And we'll see what kind of stuff happened today with the markets. And it wasn't just our United States stock market. It was globally. Like we're talking, Japan got hit hard.
Oh yeah,
and some other places.
Absolutely.
I mean, all those countries. I'm just not going to get into all the countries.
I hear you.
But Japan was a big indicator.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Go ahead. You can run it.
Wall Street set to open up sharply lower, extending Friday's sell-off. That was sparked by the weaker-than-expected jobs report, raising worries the economy may be headed for a recession, and the Fed could have waited too long to start cutting interest rates. The Dow dropping more than 600 points on Friday, its worst day since May. The S&P had its worst week since April. The selling spreading to Asia overnight. Japan's Nikkei index tumbling 12%, its worst day since the stock market crashed back.
You see,
Wall Street set to open up sharply lower, extending Friday's sell-off. That was sparked by the weaker-than-expected jobs report, raising worries the economy may be headed for a recession, and the Fed could have waited too long to start cutting interest rates. The Dow dropping more than 600 points on Friday, its worst day since May. The S&P had its worst week since April. The selling spreading to Asia overnight. Japan's Nikkei index tumbling 12%, its worst day since the stock market crashed back in October of '87. European markets are also red across the board. Half of credit card holders are carrying debt month to month, the highest figure in more than 4 years. A new Bankrate survey finds 60% of those with credit card debt have been in that state for at least a year. More than a third say inflation has been made worse, made their burden worse, while a third cite high interest rates. CrowdStrike says it shouldn't be blamed for Delta Airlines flight disruptions following last month's global tech outage. Delta's CEO says the outage cost the airline $500 million, and
that's a whole nother forget about it.
That was just a quick little review of
what's going on.
What's going on?
The market's not good. We all know that. We've all been watching it. I was gonna grab some videos of some people actually showing you and talking about it, but everybody's already talking about it. I think really, honestly, what most people's concern is, Brian, is what happens from here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's really what people care about. Everybody already knows that everything's already falling apart. You know what I mean? But everybody's concern is are these markets going to stay strong? Are interest rates going to come down?
I think
is
physical
inflation going to go up?
Well, it might if they start printing money again, but physical assets are important, like food, gold, silver, any kind of other rare metals that might be, valuable.
Yeah.
Anything that you can use to survive, anything that's tangible and real in your hands. Nothing digital is really valuable right now.
Well, I mean, digital, going to digital currency is just a whole nother.
Well, that's a whole nother video. But that's what we're going to. If we wake up and they say, "Oh, your dollar's not worth anything anymore. You have to switch to this digital currency."
It's going to happen.
Oh, man.
When it happens,
that'll
Brian,
be the jaws. That will be the great white shark jaws of death.
It's going to happen overnight. It's going to happen overnight when it does. We're going to go to sleep and we're going to wake up and we're not going to be able to touch our money. The banks are going to be closed. And all these people that think that it can't happen to the United States, look around you. Look around to all these other countries. See what's going on in Venezuela. See what's going on in Europe. See what's going on in Cuba. What's going on in Mexico. What's going on in Guatemala. What's going on in Middle East and China.
Exactly.
Russia. All over the place. And we're so naive, I think. We want to sit there and think it can't happen here.
Totally took out our education system.
Yeah, destroy,
Little kids at 5 years old should know how to tear apart a whole car from the bottom to the top.
But you know what they do know? They do know that the gay flag is a rainbow.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Instead of teaching kids what we're supposed to, that's a whole nother video. We're not going to get into all that, but forget about it. But you know what I'm talking about. We need to be having the best kids in technology, the best in math, the best in English, the best in sports, the best in everything.
Yeah.
We should be top of the line, but we're shipping money to other countries. This crash is just another, what do they call it? A mockingbird in the coal mine?
Well, it's
a bird in the coal mine when they would take the birds in there, and if there was carbon monoxide or whatever, or some kind of gas, the birds would die first so that they knew they'd get out of the coal mine. Oh, that's what it's called, the canary in the coal mine. What did I say mockingbird for? That's retarded. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, it's like I was talking to you on the phone
canary
earlier.
In the coal mine.
They're not, when things happen, things get band-aided because they can't have everything fall apart because then you have chaos.
Yeah, I know.
And so I think the market will turn around a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they're going to drop rates probably, but that will cause inflation.
But long term, it's going to hit us, and it'll be even worse. And so
if they got to start printing money again, it'll just make the dollar worth less, and it's already starting to go down that way. So absolutely. We're having a major market crash today, and let's put up what Donald Trump said today. Let's read it up here.
We got a couple things from old Trumper.
All right, let's see what he put on. I think he put it on X today or something like that.
Let me get. Yeah.
Yeah. So
one of them was on X, and the other one was on Facebook.
Yeah.
Let me get this out.
Well, the stuff he's been saying today is really true. I mean, you cannot deny it. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
It's undeniable.
He says
he's right. He's been right. I'm not. It just is. You guys got to really wake up to what's going on here, man.
Here he says the stock markets are crashing. Job numbers are terrible. We are heading to World War III. And we have two of the most incompetent leaders in history. This is not good.
Yeah,
and
it's
totally
not right. He's right.
It's not good. A lot of people are pulling their money out of stock market because they're seeing this circus going on.
Exactly.
And they're like, man, if things
stay like this
for another 4 years, I'm not going to have any money.
Right.
So let me pull my money out
while I can.
Any smart person right now would do that because I'm going to tell you what, if Dumb and Dumber get back into the White House.
Oh, man.
If Dumb and Dumber get back into the White House.
It's game over.
You might as well just take your money and just throw it out the window.
Yeah, because that's what's going to happen immediately. Yeah. They will go 10 times harder than what they are now. You think you don't have any oil now? Man. Shut it down. You don't think you have any gas now? They're going to shut it down.
Oh,
you can already tell that's going to be happening. I mean, just from what the stuff they say. They say that.
Forget about
it. They want to remove all the carbon, all that. It's just such a joke.
Here's another banger. This one's
Take them seriously, though. These guys will affect your life.
This one's a good one. Go ahead and read that one, Brian.
Of course, there is massive market downturn. Kamala is even worse than Crooked Joe. Markets will never accept the radical left lunatic that destroyed San Francisco and California as a whole. Next move, the Great Depression of 2024. You can play games with markets.
You can't
You
play.
can't play games with markets. Kamala crash.
Who said that?
Donald Trump.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing. We can live in la la land if we want to. But everybody has been feeling food prices. Everybody's been feeling fuel prices. Everybody's had their insurance go up.
Everything's going up.
Homeowners, property tax.
Yep. Just to name a few.
Everything. Everything's gone up, and nobody can deny that. Nothing has gone down. Nothing. Not one thing.
And then, you have all these people coming across the border. That's never good. Just
gosh,
a flood.
no.
Look what's happening in the UK. All the migrants are going in there. In the UK, the locals aren't having it anymore. And it's going nuts over there. It's a whole other video. But if you guys go and look it up, man, they are going absolutely crazy in the UK right now. So when we wake up in 6 more months and there's 15 more million people here, just know there's probably 30 to 40 million just people that just walked in our country. I hope nothing happens, for gosh sakes. We don't know where anybody's from. Well, so there's a lot of things that are really causing this crash. It's definitely been propped up for way too long, and a lot of people have known that.
Well, what I want to know is what the viewers think about what's going on with the economy.
Yeah, talk about it in the comments. Let us know what do you think caused the crash. We want to hear from the comments. Help us understand better. We need to know this, Joe. We need to know what they think about.
Absolutely,
because there's other variables that may have caused this, and we're not seeing it. And maybe they can put it in the comments for us, and then we can go back and forth and talk about it.
Yeah, I want to know what people think about the economy. Like, how's your life been the last 4 years?
Yeah.
I mean,
my home inspection business
right or
is
left,
a 60% hit.
Right or left, put aside. How's your life been?
Right. It put that all aside. How's it really been?
How's your life really been?
Mine was way better under Trump.
Because what's going on with the stock market can really affect our lives even more. Even if you don't have money in the stock market, the stock market crashing will affect your life.
Yeah.
Even if
people with the money are providing a lot of the jobs. Just to let everybody know.
Absolutely.
Whether you like it or not, they really are. So.
And okay. And so before we wrap things up,
yep.
Let me see here. We got.
All right, we're gonna ship these out. These 2 shirts.
Absolutely.
2 winners. They shared our stuff. And they took a picture of them sharing our stuff. So,
this is going to Daniel Diaz.
Okay, it's being shipped out tomorrow. He sent us his address and everything through email.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. And then there's a lady.
And then we got Ashley in St. Petersburg.
Okay.
Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting.
Yep.
And we're gonna get your shirt mailed out tomorrow also.
Yep.
Don't forget to subscribe,
and subscribe,
share, comment.
Help us grow.
Absolutely, that helps us. Plus we want to know what you think.
Yes.
If I'm wrong, or you think I'm wrong, drop a note. Let me know.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Absolutely.
So forget about it.
Till next time.
See you guys.